the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
A month or two from now, the chilly hand of winter will certainly seize upon the Midwest. But for now, it's a great afternoon for football at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Kansas City. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
We're talking about Patrick Mahomes. What's a normal season for him is probably a career year for 99% of the other quarterbacks in the game today. 4,800 yards, 37 touchdowns, and a fourth straight trip to the AFC title game. He is making sure that all of us understand what he is doing is sometimes beyond spectacular, and his team follows accordingly. When he's under center, KC always has a shot.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves them with 14 yards still to go on third down. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, 29 yards. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Well, we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Buffalo gave Allen the most guaranteed money in league history before the start of last season, and boy, did he justify it by playing at an elite level. Once again, taking the Bills to 11 wins and another division title. Along the way, He threw for over 4,400 yards again and ran for 760 with 42 total touchdowns for a top 5 offense. They were knocked out in an overtime thriller against Kansas City in the playoffs, and they will be one of the favorites to win the AFC this season.
Now the fourth-year running back. This is Devin Singletary.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Holding, offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Throwing again on second down.
Allen, he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. So they get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
From midfield, here's Allen. The left side caught by Diggs.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
First down for Stephon Diggs there, and we've really seen him become a true superstar in the last couple of seasons. He's made his first 2 Pro Bowls after 2020, 2021, with a career-high 10 touchdowns to cap off the 2021 season. And only Cooper Kupp and Devontae Adams have more catches than him since 2020.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They run here with Singletary. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Singletary again.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown.
Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You got a lot to handle in this one.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head.
Laddie. And a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Inside the 20.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie from a yard out. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, an all-out battle on 4th and goal. Offense versus defense, and the offense won it.
And I'm just wondering what was going through the minds of the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Were they playing the run too much? Were they not focused that the whole playbook was open in that situation? Give the offensive guys a lot of credit. I just wonder what the defensive guys were thinking.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So much to discuss with the Chiefs and Bills getting together here. The top 2 scoring teams in the AFC last year. Buffalo won their regular season meeting in 2021. That was 38-20 in Week 5. But as we all know, the Chiefs got them back in the playoffs. One of the best games in recent memory. 42-36 in overtime. And a game that many thought helped spawn the new overtime rules for 2022. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Allen. And Diggs has it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Now Allen. is tight end Dawson Knox. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, look at the juke. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
8 yards to pick up. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bills'
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
brings up 2nd and 1.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all, but the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
To the air, Allen. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Bass on for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run.
Tyler Bass for the kickoff for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
Now this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that full center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. On 1st down, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. We'll go down to gain of 6. And they'll bring up 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
From the 39, Allen.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
Now he's into the clear again, and he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 60 yards.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Reggie Gilliam. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
They go play fake. Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes now to throw.
Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Edwards-Helaire will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen going to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Bills.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Now he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Allen going to try and keep it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. KC's offense ready to take over. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
69 yards rushing here for Edwards-Helaire. It's a 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Call it a loss of 2 there on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
He finds his man complete. It's McKenzie. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Allen now on 1st down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Justin Reed.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Butker's kick here is good, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters.